What's up, everyone? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, epitomized by the bald eagle. What am I talking about? How our country was born. Today, this is a South Florida bourbon guy bringing you the next daily bit from the barrel. I'm looking at this bottle right here. This is Eagle Rare, the 10-year by Buffalo Trace. I'm going to give you just a little bit of advice before I kind of get into the aromas and the tasting. Pretty affordable bottle in most parts of the country. Now, here in South Florida, I've seen this for $39.99 in liquor stores, the mom and pop stores that I visit. Then I've seen it for $2.99 or $1.99, which is ridiculous why people would jack the price up that much, but we all know why they do it. I would never tell anybody to pay over $100 for this. In fact, myself, I probably wouldn't pay more than $60 for this bottle. Again, it's a great bottle of bourbon. It goes well in an old fashioned. It's got a low rye mash bill. Now, Buffalo Trace doesn't really disclose their mash bill, but this is their number one mash bill is considered a low rye mash bill, meaning 10% or less is the rye. Little spice to it. There's some sweetness to it. I think that this is a good bottle for someone that doesn't drink bourbon a whole heck of a lot or doesn't know a whole heck of a lot about it. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not something that's going to wow you, say, like a Weller or an E.H. Taylor. 10 years. So a little bit about the changes that were on this bottle. And again, I apologize for the little cork up here, but my little topper broke off just before making this video. So they went through a label change. So on this bottle, it used to say 10 years under where it said Kentucky Straight Bourbon. But basically what happened is that Buffalo Trace, they went from hand bottling this bourbon into now an automated high-speed process. So they said they can't take the single barrel and put that on the label anymore because now there's a chance that you might get a bottle from two different barrels. The other thing that they did is they put the age statement, they took it off the neck, and now it's actually on the back of the bottle. So you can see it down there, aged 10 years. So a couple different changes that this bottle went through at Buffalo Trace. On the nose, again, for someone that's having a hard time maybe picking out aromas and flavors, I like to do this kind of nosing it by. Just letting it sit there for a minute. Baking spices, brown sugar, vanilla, definitely some caramel. Same thing with when you're tasting it, just hold it in your mouth for a few minutes. It's got a deep gold color, it's really nice. Nothing too overpowering or spice. A good sipping bourbon, a good overall bottle. There's not a lot of heat there, it doesn't linger in your mouth. Not bad, again, for most places that I found is $50 or less, $40, give or take. But again, this is the Eagle Rare by Buffalo Trace. I'm the South Florida Bourbon Guy. Thanks for following me with another daily bit from the barrel.